What's up, Not Quite Nerdy fam? Did a little, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, unboxing on a EVGA water cooler that I find to be pretty damn cool. So gave it the old shot-a-roo, worked fine, and here is the unboxing. Enjoy. All right, on to the unboxing. Packaging, not too bad. Good looking on the outside. EVGA logos everywhere. Lets you know that it's a closed loop water cooler. Doesn't necessarily say too well exactly what it is, like, you know, the model name and all that stuff, so that's weird, but nonetheless. Packaging's okay. It's not super fancy, but well done. Get the plastic off here. Digging the black and white outside with the sides popping through. Got the extra doodads that came with it. Sort of a right angle bendy, they're like hard plastic things. I can't remember what they're called, but they're there to make right angles with the, not cables, but tubing. So as you can see, packaging inside some packaging, inside some packaging, inside some packaging. Was super impressed with the inside of the packaging, actually. You know, it's not all products you see packed this tightly together. Everything's sealed at every level, and you'll see here when I get this package open that the actual foam that they use is like a super high density foam with a lot of bounce to it, which is a very good thing. It is everything's packed like super tightly in there, so it could not possibly be moving or rattling or jiggling. Pamphlet was fantastic. It had very, very detailed black and white photos of each and every part, installation, screws, kind of all the hardware and everything that comes along with it. Did a good job. You'll see that this is the actual radiator that I'm pulling out of here with the fan attached to it. In the left hand and in the right hand, you see at the bottom. In the right hand is the actual water block. Now the water block on all these AIOs, for the most part, all have the pump built into them. So you can't take these apart. That's why it's an all-in-one system, and they call it like that for a reason. But comes with a, you see the gray on there, an applicator pad, and that's essentially just your installed thermal paste, so that you don't actually have to do it yourself or try to figure out and watch YouTube videos the dollop size and the amount to use. If you see the EVGA logo right there, that branding is actually where the RGB comes from, which is controlled by the USB right there. These are the separate fan header sections in my left hand. In the right hand, I just pointed at the tubing where the water goes to and from the fan radiator to the water block and pump. Like I said, these are the three separate fan header. And now the pièce de résistance, the radiator. Now what's cool about this is it's a nice thick radiator. So even though it's only one fan, it's only 120 mil, it's, you know, on the smaller end of the spectrum. You can go all the way up to 240, which would be two bigger ones, or a 280. I think there's some 320s out there or something along those lines, but this one's basically just the not the bottom of the barrel. It's very, very nicely built, but this is definitely your normal person purchase. This is not your supercomputer gaming. I wouldn't recommend this for any kind of overclocking. As you can see, we've got all the hardware that comes with it. It's fantastic. You got everything spec'd all the way out for AM4 socket, for the AM2 Plus, I believe, all the AMD stuff, riser screws and that sort of thing, and your LGA 1151 Intel socket, and there's the RGB or CPU block USB cable. Now this is the interesting thing that was given away as a gift to me with the purchase. Thank you, Amazon. And it's what I was talking about earlier. It's that right angle bend, and you'll see how I demonstrate it right here. And basically, you just pop them in there, and it makes it so you can get some clean cable management, or I guess I should say tube management, for the people who really care about that stuff. There's the right angle bend. Sorry about that, camera. And that's pretty much it. Solid unit. Cooling efficiency, I would say, is pretty close to that of your standard air cooler. Not the one that comes with your computer, but the larger like an Evo 212. I would say that this is probably a little bit better if you're doing long-term gaming or longer video or photo editing projects where your CPU temps will be higher for longer periods of time. I think this will give you a more steady rate. And that concludes our session. So keep it nerdy, people. Smash the like button if you choose, and like this video if you're one of the few people out there that's been looking for a regular person water cooling unit that's not over the top. I recommend it. I don't recommend the price, so if you can get this on sale, it's totally worth it. Otherwise, wait until it goes on sale. Other than that, kids, happy 2019 and have a wonderful day. Peace out.